Hi all, welcome to Night Rips. And time to go grab something that I had handy. This would be the 2003 Top Stadium Club. This is a retail box, so go ahead and pull 6 packs out of this one. And honestly, hopefully we don't have any of the sticking issues that we had in the past. Now, the one reason I will say that we did have that problem was we had these very nice photo cards face to face, and when you apply age and pressure, that tend to do a little bit of sticking, where unfortunately even the hairdryer trick did not work. So definitely got 6 packs here. Nothing, we are going to look for that one relic card that's found in each one of these retail boxes, but this is a very small set, a total of 125 cards. There are a numbered card. Of course, that number is on the back. And then there's going to be what's called the Royal Gold cards. And those are, they're really their pack searching technique where they made a card that's a little bit thicker, basically the thickness of a relic card, so that you can go and say, okay, which pack is thicker than the other. So before I get started, definitely want to invite you to joining the channel. We are well on our way to hitting 300 subscribers, where I'm going to do my next giveaway. And of course, the ultimate goal is to hit the 1,000 subscribers to make me happy, basically. So go ahead and zoom in. And one thing I didn't mention, but when I invite you to join the channel, how do you do that? It's real simple, it's free, and it's easy to do. Simply hit that subscribe button below. Also, I would suggest hitting the notify bell. That does tell me when I put stuff up, what I'm putting up. Whenever I do put up the video that does the giveaway, at least you'll know. So definitely do that. But let's go ahead and see, what are we going to find in 6 packs of 6 cards of 2003 Stadium Club. Now this is an interesting set to me, because whenever this year came out, this was actually the last year of the series that Stadium Club did in a row. They went from 1991 until 2003 every year, and then they took a 5-year sabbatical. There's our advertisement card. But let's see who we got. Who was the big names in 2003? Obviously Ichiro, one of them. And these are hard to read. It's such a small silver on silver print. Jose Hernandez. Sometimes it even takes me a little bit. Here's one of those. I mentioned the Royal Gold. This is that Royal Gold one. This will be the first year of Matthew Peterson. And as you can see, let me turn it to the side here. It is a much thicker card, but the front and back is basically the same. You'll see that compare the two. Really, the only difference here is color. Of course, Matthew Peterson being a first year, and it does say first year here. It's either going to be first year or future stars. That's cards number 101 to 125. Those are different if you get them from a retail compared to the hobby pack. But as long as you get one of the two, you've got a complete set. There's first year Daryl Clark. And got something a little bit sticky, but it's not terrible. You can see it didn't really leave any damage on it. Oh, that's cool. Alfonso Soriano. I definitely remember him as a Yankee. I remember him as a Yankee and a Ranger, actually. And Shea Hildebrand. All right, pretty cool. And as you can tell when I'm opening these, the face of these do look, especially when you turn them in the light so you can actually read the card. They do look a bit smudged, and part of that is because it's just time where they've stuck together, but no damage to them. It smeared it, kind of. You could probably polish them up again. There's our advertisement for the Fantasy Baseball Sluggers game, which we can't play anymore. It's Junior Spivey. Mark Mulder. Next one should either be a relic or the pack deterrent, and it's a pack deterrent. Oh, Vladimir Guerrero. Pretty neat. Definitely with the Expos there. Got a first year of Juan Camargo. And we got a little bit of stick. And it's really like card number 5 in these 6 card packs. And who we got here? Rafael Forcal. I know I butchered his name. Hermes Ramirez. All right, pack number 3. You're really not going to see. Oh, that's interesting. It actually has a sticker on it. In case you didn't know, they were $2.99. This is a retail box, so this would have been individual. You can also have $2.99 here. So these were an expensive product back in the day, of course. But that was the thing about Stadium Club. It was always a more expensive product than just your flagship product. Simply because, you know, nicer print. It was a more premier product. There's Jim Tomei. Oh, we may have something. This one actually might be the... I can't tell. There's something kind of strange in this one. All right, we got Jason Stokes, Future Star. So it's not going to be the relic, because there's where the relic would be. Otherwise, we'd have a very thick pack. But I don't know why something is standing out to me. There's first year Daryl Clark again. Oh, and we have... Okay, this is one of the insert sets, and boy, I'm hoping this. Oh, and we got some stick. Well, that's not good. We have an A-Rod Beam Team. Go from the back. Here's Roberto Alomar, and just see what I've found is back to when the cards are face to face, and we have Mike Piazza on the other side. But when they are face to face, it's when we tend to get a little bit of stick, a little bit of damage. I'm going to have to actually work on seeing if I can get those apart. So I will save this to the end of the video, but I definitely don't want to mess up A-Rod when he was with the Rangers of the Beam Team card, or the Mike Piazza. Last time I tried to use the hairdryer trick, it did not work very well. I am going to spend extra time on this one. So it will be at the very end of the video, and hopefully I can get them unstuck and no damage, or very, very minimal. Because the Beam Team is definitely, it's an insert set, but it's definitely one I would definitely like to get. And how many times can you use the word definitely in a sentence? There's Robert Fick. Nice Chipper Jones there. And for our Royal Gold, Todd Helton. Very nice. There's a Rocky. There's a Future Star of Marks Teixeira. When he was with the Rangers, obviously knew him more as a Yankee. And we got some stick on card 5. There's Jockey Jones. And end it with, there's Vladimir Guerrero. Of course, this would be his base card, not that Royal Gold. 2 packs to go. I'm actually confused. I'm like, well, he opened 4 packs. Yep. I think we've taken a long time looking at that one. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to get them apart and hopefully do no damage. There's Juan Gonzalez. And right off the bat, we get our pack deterrent. That would be Paul LaDuca. First year of Daryl Clark again. It's the 3rd one we found. And we got another Beam Team. And of course, that one is also stuck. And it's going to be a Beam Team of Adam Dunn. And who's he stuck to? Mo Vaughn. So I've got 2 I'm going to have to do. So there's going to be definitely some work that I'm going to be doing here in a second. So I will definitely be pausing the video. But there's Pudge, Ivan Rodriguez. And our last pack before I go work with a hairdryer for a while. So I'm going to let this one go for quite a bit. I want to see if I can get those Beam Teams unstuck. It's a pity that they're face to face, but it's part of the problem when you're dealing with a lot of this old stuff, is that you're going to have stuff like that go on. This is Carlos Delgado. There's Ryan Klesko. All right, and for our deterrent, we have a future star of Joe Mauer. That's cool. First year, Andy Marte. Hate that sound. There's our base Todd Helton. And then our last card before I got some work to do is Aramis Ramirez. All right, well, I am going to pause the video right now to see if I can get these cards apart without doing damage. So it's going to be a bit for me, but it's going to seem like a second for you. So hold on and I will do what I can do.
2 hours later.
And we're back. Unfortunately, to no avail. We still took damage. This is actually the Adam Dunn and Mo Vaughn card. And one thing I did notice, applying a lot of, because you can see how bent they are because I've put so much heat to them. But these are a chromium type card, and you can see that the chrome was actually starting to come off with the heat. So I'm going to have to figure out a new technique because, yeah, there's all that chrome there. Left it on Mo Vaughn, so now he's part Beam Team. So those cards are not good. And of course, it started with the A-Rod card and Piazza. These were bricked even worse. And honestly, I've put so much heat. There is damage here. But I'm going to use this card. I'm not going to try to pull them apart for now. I'm going to use that card for some experiments to see how can I get these apart. Because it seems like, especially with these Beam Teams, they are pretty cards, nice chromium card, but because they go face to face, I mean, it was just like this, this chrome just cannot withstand the stick from the tackiness of the card. So that is unfortunate. Of course, you know, I can find these cards relatively easy, you know, when I buy them onesie twosie, but, you know, I'd like to open it up and show you what I find. But we did find definitely quite a bit of base. I'll have to go back and collate. You know, with the first 6 packs, I got 22% of the set done. So we'll have to see where we go from that. We also did pull 6 of those. Actually, he's not. He belongs over here. We did pull 6 of those. Good Lord, I messed up big time here. Let's make sure they're all the royal gold. Okay, yes, we pulled our 6 royal gold. These are those pack searching deterrents. And we did pull 2 Beam Team. Unfortunately, can't really show you very well because both of them were damaged due to the bricking. Unfortunate part about when you know, cards stay in packs for so long. If there's a reason for them to brick, they will. I mean, look at 2022 Chrome this year, and they haven't even been in packs very long, but they are already starting to stick. So what's going to happen 5, 10, 15 years from now? So that's my PSA. If you got some of these cards, maybe you just want to open them or get, you know, sell them to people who do want to open them, because after a number of years, things like that's going to happen. And that, if this was an autograph card, that would actually be kind of sad. There is no autographs in here, so I'm not as worried about it, but it would still be pretty sad. So that's it. My second rip of 2003 Stadium Club. Granted, very small set. I do have a couple retails of this one, so I will finish the set. I'm not that worried about it. I might not get all the Beam Teams, but that's an insert set. I'm not super worried about getting all those. Just like I'm not super worried about getting all the Royal Golds. There's going to be 1 per pack, unless it has that relic in it. So I hope you enjoy watching me rip old packs, even though sometimes it's kind of sad what happens to them. And if you like watching opening cards of any type, make sure you join the community, hitting that subscribe button below. And of course, hit the notify bell so you're always notified when I put new stuff up and what it is. Also, if you have any feedback, drop it in the comment section below. But as always, hit that thumbs up. It helps drive the algorithm. That's what we want to do, is tell YouTube what to do. So I appreciate taking the time watching me struggle with more cards. Again, not all of them is going to come out really nice and easy. Some will be damaged just because I do open up so much old stuff. But I appreciate taking time watching it nonetheless. So, until next time, bye now.